Well, I've been very quiet because I haven't necessarily changed the views that I expressed before, but I don't particularly want to cause him difficulty now that he's got a very, very strong mandate. But, you know, I just think the Labour Party has to understand that if you're the Labour Party or the Tory Party, when you pick a leader, this is the person that you're then saying to the country for the next few years, this person should be your Prime Minister. And I think that it's great that all these people are joining the Labour Party and that maybe we're on the way to become a mass membership party and all the rest of it. But ultimately, for me, it's about whether the Labour Party can reconnect with the public. And I don't know if you've seen Stephen Kinnock, for example, has written a very interesting leaflet where he's setting out his sort of ideas for the future and making it clear there is no evidence that actually by a substantial shift further to the left that we're going to get any chance of winning another election.
I mean, obviously the narrative of a lot of the media has been shambles and it's been a chaotic first couple of weeks, but a lot of people have found that quite refreshing. Have you seen anything to cheer you up out of the first couple of weeks?
But I think you've got to be look, ultimately it's going to be about positioning, strategy and most importantly policy. And I think what he certainly has to do at the party conference, I think the public do expect a certain level of competence and unity in any political leadership. But I think that above all, he's got to start setting out policy. And I guess the difficulty for him is that all these people that have come into the Labour Party expressly to support him and sort of see him as this messiah type figure who's going to solve all the problems of the world and end austerity and all the rest of it, is he going to be able to do the things that they're expecting at the same time as meeting the desires and needs and aspirations of the British people?
Do you blame yourself and Tony Blair at all? Because in a sense, this is the reaction against Blair, isn't it? It's the sort of the counter-revolution against the Blair revolution.
I think we have to accept that in part, but I think that is foolish. I think that just as it took the Conservatives quite a long time to come to terms with Margaret Thatcher and what she had represented, I think until the Labour Party understands that Tony Blair won 3 general elections, including the 3rd one after Iraq, and there are some pretty good sound reasons for that. And I keep hearing we should learn the lessons of what went wrong for New Labour. I think we've also got to learn a few lessons about how you win. And that's about strategy, it's about clear leadership, it's about teamship. And so, yeah, I think, look, New Labour, clearly Iraq was difficult and a lot of people rebelled against that. I think also the fact that we lost the last election when people thought at the last minute we were going to win it, I think that's made people just feel angry and
you haven't changed your view that Corbyn can't win the next general election?
Well, look, I'm not going to revisit those arguments, but I'm a bit like him. I don't change my views readily.
Alastair, thanks very much indeed.